Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Navy Lingo from the National Civil War and Naval Museum. I'm Jeff Seymour, curator and historian here, and today's term is freeboard. And what is freeboard? Well, very simply, it is the height distance between the water line and the deck of the ship. And it really depends on how low a ship is in the water, where it sits in the water, as to how much freeboard you have. So if a ship normally sits at a certain level, everything above that is the freeboard up to the deck. You certainly don't want the deck below the water line. That's a bad thing for surface ships. But anyway, freeboard is a term that we don't know a lot of the origins of, and a likely candidate is from French in the 1600s, Freeboard, which has to do with an area outside of a fenced area, fencing. And so you've got freeboard. Well, anyway, this term seems to be stolen by the English and used and applied in Navy lingo by about the mid to late 1600s. And the reason we're standing here by our mock-up of the Monitor is because the Monitor is a ship that is designed for a low profile, hence a low freeboard. In fact, the Monitor only has about 18 inches of freeboard, which makes it, in many cases, a very dangerous ship out on open oceans with a storm blowing in, which is the reason why it sank to begin with in December of 1862. But 18 inches, normally laden, if it's got a lot more men, a lot more equipment on it, it's going to sit lower in the water. You've got less freeboard. And if you lighten the load, it's going to have a higher freeboard. But John Erickson designed it for 18 inches of freeboard. And compare that to other ships, which has a lot more freeboard. So there you go. There's a little bit of a Navy lingo for you to consider, and which ships you might want to get on or off depending on what storm is blowing in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps it up for another piece of Navy lingo here at the National Civil War and Naval Museum. And if you like us, please click that like button over on your favorite social media that you like. And don't forget, if you really like us and want to support programs like this, please visit us at www.portcolumbus.org.